It was like a mixture of things. So it was a mixture of like passion. And then also it was when I wanted to create a space that I didn't necessarily see for myself. A lot of the brands that I was following and I'd been following for years, like I just felt like one day I really took a look and I thought, these brands don't represent me, that there wasn't a lot of people that looked like me in that space. I wanted to create that space for women like myself. Just to feel seen, to feel appreciated, and to be seen, more importantly. It was always about, I'm doing this for me, but I'm doing this for us.
Actually still figuring out how to do that. I think once you're doing something for yourself, you become so passionate about it that, like Layla said, it's not for the money. You're just thinking, this client believes in me. Wow, someone's come to me for this. I need to make this amazing. This is what I do. I wake up, I say, this is what I'm doing today. This is what I need to do by this time. This is what I need to do by this time. And by 6 o'clock, I'm logging off. How I worked in my 9 to 5 and how Teni works on her businesses are two totally completely different things. When you're working on your own business, sometimes you don't give yourself a closing time. And it's so important to be able to do that because it's just important to have that balance.
To make when I started was, if you was an influencer, any influencer to me is an influencer, so you could just come and get your eyebrows done. Now, and obviously it depends, again, like Bisi said, I want to make sure that if I am collaborating with someone, not that it can't be, but I would prefer to use a beauty enthusiast that everybody, or that the majority of that person's following is looking at them for beauty advice. I know that their audience is immediately has an interest in what I do, so they're going to them and they can trust what that influencer is actually selling to them. If I get a lifestyle influencer and they've never said anything about beauty, they don't even wear makeup, and I've done it, even if they were to post it, their audience isn't necessarily going to be interested in what my service is. So there needs to be a mutual benefit there. Their audience is also going to buy into what I'm doing. They're probably going to click on and see what it is that I do. So that's usually the process that I use. That doesn't mean don't use influencers. Just be smart about what you're doing. To make.
I think that it's extremely super important to have that written down so you know exactly what your mission is and what your values are. And then super important to discuss that first thing, like nip it in the bud as soon as you have a collaboration up, or if you want to work with an influencer or a company. Big retailer had approached me before. I was so excited that they had contacted me. I got into a real conversation with them. I realised that it was just more of them doing it to like show that they're working with a Black brand, and they didn't care at all really. So I had to say no to them because what they were offering just showed that they didn't care about Black businesses at all anyway. And the second thing was, okay, I'm not going to do any work until we go through a contract. It's super important to get these, to get a contract and to have your mission written down and your values as well.
Balance is everything. Balance is everything, and being able to prioritize your plans and your business dreams and ambitions and all of your quarterly goals is all fair and well. But when you forget to prioritize yourself, everything that you've planned to do, you won't be able to do it to the optimum level because you yourself have not been prioritized to operate at your optimum level. If you don't look after your mind, if you don't look after your spirit, if you don't look after your soul, how do you think you're gonna be the best version of yourself? How do you think you're gonna pour into this baby, this business, this idea, if you're not pouring into yourself? I feel like social media really works on this. It thrives off, oh my gosh, I was working 500 hours. Oh my gosh, I got a house at 21. Oh my gosh, and this and that. Bro, take time. If you neglect yourself, if you neglect your mind, if you neglect you'll be doing a disservice to any business. Sacrifices are needed to be made in order for your business to also flourish. That's why balance is key.